Hey, it's Dave from Chaos Guitars. So it's that time again, Carnival of Chaos 3. This time we're doing it in Allentown. I think from now on we're doing it in the Allentown area. It's close to home for us, and it's our hometown. I like this feel. We got a venue this year that is 3 times the size that we've ever had. We're going bigger and better than ever before. It is going to be huge. We're looking at, we have a venue that has a bar. We're looking at food trucks. We're looking at twice the amount of vendors, if not more. We're looking at 5 to 6 bands like always, except you're all going to have 45 minutes for a set. We're looking at in-between acts, solo acts, acoustic acts that don't need a lot of equipment for while we're taking bands off and on. We're jam-packing this with a bunch of stuff. If it's nice, we're going to have some outdoor stuff, cornhole, some games, some things like that, because there's going to be food trucks outside, because there's going to be a lot of stuff to do. It's an all-day thing. We're hoping to start around noon and go until whenever. We know we have a bar for at least 4 hours, possibly more. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bigger stage, bigger place, bigger everything. So, if this sounds interesting to you, we had a ton of submissions last year for bands. I expect that we're going to have even more this year. So get your submissions in early. I picked the headliner. I always pick the headliner. That's my thing. I put this whole thing together. I pay for this whole thing. It bankrupts me every year, so at least I get to pick the headliner. I already got the headliner. The headliner is phenomenal. They're coming off a tour right as we're having this show, so it worked out perfectly. We'll announce who that is this week. We're just finalizing some insurance issues and things like that. Once all that's finalized, we will give you all the details. As a band, this is what I'm looking for. I want you to be able to be there from beginning to end. If you don't want to do that, or if you're just like, man, fuck that, I'm going to come play and go home, don't send me your shit because I don't want you there. This is a community thing. This is where we all get together. We all get to know each other, because we're going to have stuff that we do together in the future then. So prepare to be there for the whole thing. I'm giving you enough advance notice that it shouldn't be a problem. Original bands, we don't do covers. If you know me, you know how I feel about covers. We don't do covers. If you need to slip in 1 or 2 because that's what you do, I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. But if you show up and start playing all covers, I'm going to throw you off the stage. Literally throw you off the stage. I don't do cover bands. So if you're a cover band, while I respect that, I go see cover bands because it's something to do. That's not my thing. I don't mean any disrespect to you if you're a cover band, but it's not my thing. We don't do that. My whole thing was for me and other people to see your God-given talent. And that isn't playing somebody else's music. I want 2, 3 links top to see live performances. Not videos professionally done, not professional recordings, live videos. I want 2, minimum 3 tops. I mean, if you want to send me a professional video and a professional recording, have fun, send it to me. I'll watch it. I'll listen to it, whatever. That's great. All that tells me, though, is that you or somebody in your band or your family or something has money. And while that's great, that doesn't do anything for the people that are coming to see and be entertained. All that does is tell me you can record something. I want to see how you're going to entertain somebody, because that's what this is all about. All right? So, 2 to 3 links of a live performance. It doesn't have to be at a stadium. It can be at some shit little corner bar with 2 people. I don't really care. I don't care about that. I don't care about your following. I don't care about any of that right now. I care about your talent. I care about the show that you're going to put on. That's what makes me different from the club owners. That's what I want from you. Send it to info@chaosguitars.com. info@chaosguitars.com. If you send it to me on Facebook, I won't see it because Rosie does Facebook and nobody really does much with our Facebook. If you send it to me on Instagram, I won't get it because I've turned off all my messaging on Instagram because I can't stand the nonsense that goes on there. Email is the only way. All right? Email it to me. Then I'll see it. 2 links, 3 at the most. Info@chaosguitars, all original or close to it. That's what I want. Simple. With your contact info, don't forget that. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Your contact info, what the name of the band is, give me a little background on the band. I like that too. Where you're from, how long you've been around, how many members, that's always a plus. Get me your submissions. Later.